How's it going? We're back by semi-popular / unpopular demand for the next part of the classic Trek SLR 1500 series from 2006. Here's the finished product. Just going to give a run through all the parts today. Let's see how we get on. I'm going to give you an overall weight at the end, and maybe a couple of things I'm going to do in future to reduce the weight again. Let's start off with the wheel set. It's the Campagnolo Zonda wheel set there. One I had in stock in the shed already, and I think it goes really well on the Trek here. Teamed up with the Tan Wall Jack Brown race tires, 25mm, really good combination. Next we'll go to the group set, and you can see first of all for the crank set I've gone for the Ultegra R8000 crank set, and there's a Magine Ridge P2 left-sided crank arm based power meter on there as well. Power meter, I have to say, it was a little bit of a risk, came from China, but it's been absolutely flawless since I installed it. For shifting is taken care of by the Sensa Empire 11-speed group set. Here's the right hand shifter, still in really nice condition since I installed. And we move to the rear derailleur, which is also the Sensa Empire 11-speed RD. Now you'll notice on the front derailleur it should be Sensa to match the shifters in the rear, but it's actually Ultegra. I persevered with the Sensa front derailleur for about 500 or 600 kilometers. It was squishy squashy, it was inaccurate, and it's just not very well designed, so I opted for an Ultegra 6800 clamp-on version instead. Flawless. The cassette there, still nice and clean, Ultegra R8000 11-speed. I've gone for 1128 there on the cassette. Just before I forget, the chain rings there are 5034. We move on to the saddle now. She looks battered, she looks severe, but it's the Sella Italia SLR. I couldn't resist. It comes in at like 160 grams. The seat post is that Bontrager standard carbon job, which I didn't bother to change. I just left that on there. Pretty good stuff. The cockpit here, it came with 40 or 42 centimeter bars. I changed that for a set of Bontrager 38 centimeter bars with the standard kind of short Bontrager, I think it's a 90mm stem on there. The headset area and stem area, I've got a 10mm spacer above the stem. I'm still working on my position. I think I've got it figured out, and once I'm sure, I'll remove that little bit of height from the steerer tube on the fork. Brakes, front and rear, are the Shimano 105 or 7000 brakes. I had a set of those lying around as well, so I thought it'd be rude not to. They're actually really good. A little bit of info on the finishing kit. I've got these Bontrager XXX light carbon bottle cages, and the quick release skewers are token lightweight. So the frame and fork combination, the actual reason I opted to build this bike for myself in the first place. That paint job, I just relish it. It makes me want to get out and ride the bike. It makes me want to go for training rides. It's good motivation just to get on the bike. These high-end aluminium Trek frames from the mid-2000s, when aluminium frame manufacture was at its absolute peak, I really do like. The paint job alone, really special job. Anyway, if you think there's a couple of upgrades I can make to the overall bike. I would like to get the weight down a little bit more. It comes in without pedals, without bottle cages, at around about 7.6 kg. Now for me that's totally acceptable. It's on a par with bicycles, disc brake bicycles that cost maybe 4,000 to 5,000 euros today. So for me, I'm chuffed actually with that weight. But I know it could come down a little bit more. I could upgrade the brakes. I could go for lightweight inner tubes. I could get a lighter wheel set. But for me, this package at the minute, it's really, really comprehensive. And as I say, I enjoy riding it. It's flawless. So if you think there's anything maybe I should do in future to improve the bike, drop it in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed the series of videos for this upgrade. And yeah, see you for the next one.